job to be a parent. Whether you're parenting actual children or our lovely furry children, we start raising it and it's our instincts. It's the things that are ingrained in us, wrapped around in love, that helps us kind of decide what our children need. Although the job seems simple, every single animal is doing their parenting job just a little differently. We are going to celebrate animal parents today. I'm Dave Salmoni for Animal Planet, and these are your Animal Bites. So animal parents have a really big job, and it starts with shelter. You have to have a home or a place for these little young things to come into the world when they're very, very vulnerable. Typically speaking, these animals are born during a harsh time. It's springtime, and at springtime, there are lots of things to contend with. There is this brief period between being born and being mobile where they can travel with their parents. So whether you're building a nest like a hummingbird, which is tiny, or a big nest like a hawk, you need to have that home. Once you've dealt with shelter, you've got to get to the next phase of being a good parent, and that's feeding these little guys. They have to learn to eat, but as they get big and as they get mobile, they have to learn from mom. Mom has to show them, hey, eat this, travel this way. You know, it's all a big learning curve for these babies, because very soon they won't have mom over their shoulder telling them where to go and what to eat. They'll have to do it on their own. So teaching is a big part of feeding their young ones. If a mom, human mom, is describing what they feel like when they are protecting their baby, when they're taking care of that baby, they're being mama bear. So what makes mama bear so big, strong, and amazing at being a mom? Well, I think that saying comes from the fact that we recognize if we get between a mom and the baby, it is big danger for us. But it can't be just that. Mama bears are fantastic. And we talk about needing shelter out here. Well, look at a bear den. A bear den is the perfect place to hide when it's cold outside. Well, when the mamas are sleeping and the babies are nursing on mama, the babies are perfect. Mom can even do it in her sleep. She's sleeping most of the time when she's in these dens, covered, protected, feeding those babies as they're nursing when they're first born, in the winter, of course. So she's being a mom even in her sleep. Then when she comes out, what's the next thing she has to do? She has to teach these babies how to forage, how to find food. The first and most important thing is, how do we avoid predators? Well, you'd think, well, what does a bear have to worry about? They're bears. But a young cub does have to worry about some of the larger predators, like a coyote, a wolf, even a mountain lion. So what does mom teach them to do? It's climb. Did you know that a baby bear can climb a tree as fast as it can run? Huh. Now you do. So what mom does when she sees a threat, she gets in front of that threat, she goes, "Kah, kah, kah." And that's just a big, oh man, I don't want to mess with mama there. And she's buying time, because at that point, those noises make the babies know, man, there's danger. Whew. They go up the tree. As soon as mom hears that they've stopped scurrying up the tree and she knows they're safe, she then decides, well, is this a fight or not? Even though she's displaying so big and tough, she actually doesn't want to fight, because she gets hurt, she can't take care of her baby. So what she does is she displays, tells the predator back off, waits for the babies to get up and high and get safe, and then she bolts up the tree herself. Now she will sit up there as long as she has to, for then the predators to go away. Good mom. So what if we're not a mama bear? What about the deer that live in this area? Well, they have to develop a different strategy, because a charging deer doesn't have the same effect as a charging mama bear. There is a mama and a baby deer. Now this is the age where these babies are so vulnerable. They're still suckling, they're still a little wobbly on their legs. There's probably afterbirth not too far away, because this baby was recently born, and this is the time the predators are really on the watch for deer, because this is the time they can catch them. A deer's defense is to run, but at this age, that baby deer can't keep up with mommy. So they have to develop their own predator strategies for this particular age. So mama's in the long grass, she's got to build up her strength because baby's still suckling. She's chewing, she's looking, she's listening. Wait, what does she hear? Coyote's on the way. Now a coyote was normally no big problem for a deer, they just get out of the way. They're way too big for a single solitary little coyote, but that baby is a perfect meal for that hungry coyote. So what's Mom gonna do? Now you'll see her start flash her tail. Now you'd say, well, that's gonna give her away, the coyote's gonna see her. But that's her plan. So she tells baby, you get down and hide. So the baby hides in the long grass. So you can see in the back of the baby that it's spotted and dappled. That is to help it hide. So baby stays very, very still. Puts the ears down, head down, balls up, stays hidden. While the baby's doing that, Mom goes for a jog. Now watch this. Mom is faking a limp, hoping that the coyote says, wow, that's a big meal. I can see Mom, because she's flashing her tail, hey, and she's bounding a little bit. Oh man, come get me, coyote. Flash the tail, look at me. Now the coyote's gonna make a decision. I wanna eat, I'm super hungry. There's a mama that I can see, and I think she has a limp. I think I can catch her. Well, that's better than some little baby that I can kind of smell, but I don't know where she's hiding. And as soon as the coyote gets far enough away from the baby, she sprints. Coyote goes hungry. Now wait, it's not a terribly sad story for that coyote. Mama circles back, gets the baby, takes off. They live happily ever after. But as the poor coyote starts sulking away, thinking that, I didn't get my food, he hears something. Well, what does he hear? A rodent. Use a different hunting strategy, switches from hunting A to hunting B, gets himself a meal, everybody eats. Unless you're the rodent. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you've gained a better appreciation for how amazing animal parenting is. Surviving out here is hard enough, but raising kids out here has got to be almost impossible, but these animals are doing it. Thank you for joining. We'll see you next time.